Alright, quick update on ApeCoin. It really doesn't look like we've done too much in the past day or so. If we come over to the daily candles, no, we're really not doing too much. You've got a doji candle, we're showing indecision in the market. To me, as we're coming down, as we're dumping, putting in these doji candles is somewhat of a bullish sign. In my opinion, at least, it means that the market is kind of indecisive about going down further. However, I do still think Ape has a tiny bit further to go down, and personally I've laddered my DCAs in down here. I plan on DCAing at $13.73. If you're wondering why I plan on DCAing at $13.78, well, that is pretty much when I got in on my last trade. Well, we got in on ApeCoin down here at $7. We rode it all the way up here. We sold as the trend was going bearish. We literally brought back for the exact same price pretty much that we sold it for at a break even. We obviously profited on the first trade, break even on this bearish trend. And then, as we got back in the market down this region around here, I think it was somewhere around about 13, we rode this all the way up to the $23 mark. I told you all in my videos I was taking profits at this $23. Well, I call it $23 just to be simple, but technically speaking it is the 1.618 Fibonacci at $23.70. That is where I pulled my profit. We proceeded to run up to $27.82, had a huge top, came back down, got double topped, got rejected on the $23, $23.70, you know what I mean, and we have started to break down. So looking at the chart, I mean, the 4 hourly EMAs, they're bearish. We're obviously a little bit away from them. On the hourly time frame, let's see if we've run into any resistance. Yeah, we have the 1 hourly downtrend so far seems to pretty well define what is going on with Ape. To be honest, I might consider re-DCAing into Ape after the 1 hourly EMAs flips back bullish. That's if we never get down to my price target. So I'm actually curious, how much cheaper is this from when we took profit? So we're buying our Ape back 42% cheaper coming down into this DCA. I'm really happy with that. I don't think Ape is going to be like, the longest long-term project. However, I do think if we do come back into another hype cycle, if we do get the bulls stepping back in for Bitcoin, I do think Ape could perform very well in this year. So I do plan on DCAing back into the market if we do come down to $13.77. If we do have a breakout in the short term, for example, on that 1 hourly time frame, if we do just decide to have a reversal, that will be something that I will update you on very, very quickly on my Discord. So if you're looking for time-sensitive updates, obviously there's only so much I can update you on when I record, a 5 or 10 minute video going on in the market. I have to edit the video, that takes 1 minute. I have to download the edited video to my PC, that takes 5 minutes. I have to post it on YouTube, that takes 10 minutes. And when you can imagine, when I've got 20, 30 videos that I upload a day, it takes time to get all this information out. So if you are looking for information like that, then hop over to my Discord. The link will be in the description down below. I will be sharing all the time-sensitive information whenever I do plan on hopping in a trade. As of this moment in time, it doesn't look like there's a bottoming signal in sight. We don't seem to be coming down to anything very historic. And I mean, we've got a 618 down here, but I wouldn't pay any attention to it after we've blasted above it and made a new all-time high, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't pay any attention to previous impulse waves when we've already made a new macro impulse wave. So I'd really be focusing on the most recent impulse from low to high. And you can see, I mean, we've come down, we're coming right down into the 786. So we might even find some strong support for ApeCoin at this 786 Fibonacci. This would be a huge level of support at $14.59. Let me delete this fib. I'll mark this. By the way, just so you know, all of my Fibonacci lines, so you see these horizontal lines, these are all orange. That's just how I do my trading. If it's resistance, you'll see it red. If it's support, you'll see it as green. If it is just a Fibonacci target, then it will be in orange. So I've removed the fib, so we don't need to keep it on the screen anymore. However, this is your 786 Fibonacci. This is the most macro support Ape has coming down into right now. However, judging on the momentum, I still almost think that we can have a little bit more of a push to the downside. Judging on this on the daily time frame, I mean, because ApeCoin is so bullish, all of this euphoria has really come in for ApeCoin. I could imagine something like this would happen where, you know, we've got this bullish wave, we're coming down to reset the momentum, and then we just reaccumulate, push back up, and we become bullish again for another big move for Ape. That is personally what I foresee happening. What I personally plan on doing is, you can see, I don't know why this is green, this should be orange because this is a fib, but you can see this is my next price target, $32.71. As always, like we call it with $23 Ape, we'll just call this $32 Ape, or just $30 Ape, whatever you want to call it. But however, if we do come down to my DCA buy, my next take profit would be all the way up here at 32, so this would be over a 1x trade, a 1.4x return, 137%, so that could definitely be something very nice that we could do. As like I said, as of the time of recording this, we are showing no signs of a bottom, we're showing no signs of a bullish reversal. It's not like we're Wing out right now, it's not like we could be setting up an inverse head and shoulders, and it's also not like we're coming down to a huge level of support apart from this 786, but it kind of looks to me like we're pushing below this. And on the lower time frames, as you can see, as we've recently just solidified this rejection on the 1 hourly EMAs, I find it really hard to believe that it's just going to go boink and then, you know, reverse out of nowhere. At least that's just how I think. I think we'd be coming down to some slightly lower price targets before we do reverse at $13.75. So that is all I've got for you for ApeCoin. As always, I'm not going to be able to update you straight away if we do just have a quick boom, you know, move like that. So hop over to the Discord. It will have a ton of time sensitive information. It'll be a great place where you can chat to the Cowboy community, share memes, have your altcoin suggestions. If you do have any altcoin suggestions, we do have an altcoin requests tab over on the Discord. If you do want to request anything, do it through there, because I need more than one more than one recommendation to cover an altcoin. It's just because I make so many videos a day, I only have so much time. I am a one-man army, I'm doing this all by myself, so I do not have enough time, unfortunately, to do every single altcoin request that every person asks. If I did, honestly, I'd be sitting in my room for the next 3 days going through every single altcoin. That's without sleep. I'd be going through so many altcoins. So I only consider altcoins that are left in the altcoin suggestion tab over on my Discord, and it will need to have some feedback from the community as well. Like you'll want to see, or at least I'll want to see a few other people hearting your comment and saying I also want to see this. That's what I need to see if you want me to cover a new crypto. That's all I've got for Ape. Still kind of chopping around, heading down. I think we'll be coming down to my DCA very soon. That's all I've got for you for ApeCoin. As always, not financial advice. Cowboy out, and as always, peace.